Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Sadaqallahul azim. Dear my respectful viewer of Islamic Iman TV, just I accept my respect and my big salam to all of you in any corner of world you are. Just I am very happy that I am here with the month of Ramadan, that I am talking about something important to you as used to. And I would like to, before that I start my program, I would like to mention about something about the Ramadan. Of course, you know, all of Muslim, that the Ramadan is the blessing month. No one can reject that as something else. It's everyone. Alhamdulillah, lots of speakers talking all the time about this Ramadan, all about the blessing. But only one thing I would like to mention, which is the other speaker does not mention it yet, I believe, which is that is the meaning of how to do. You know, all the people asking, do it this, you know, do not, do not. But my you know, saying or my talking about the Ramadan would be that about the you know, for example, the ability to how it is by what facility you can do. So one thing is you're asking to do this, to do not do that. That is one thing, or by fatwa, or by amr, or by hukum. But how it is possibility to take place such a kind of orders, which all the ulama just ask as a kind of order to do this, to do not do that, and the month of Ramadan that you get a more reward from Allah. But my talking is the things is how it possibilities, or by we can say the talents, or by kind of flair, by kind of by facilities. So what is that? For example, the month of Ramadan is the blessing month, nobody can reject it. So in the Allah's promise is right, you will get it. But at the same time, this month is the special month that you can do all the build your next for your next life houses, not only one house, houses. For example, how you make the house, The house is just like, for example, houses has 4 walls, or building starts with the 4 walls and 1 ceiling. So in this month, is the remembering of Allah is 1 wall, prayer is another wall, and the fasting right now we are in another wall, and there are left 2 that there was third, and this remembering, prayer, fasting, and 1 is for related to the wealth, is zakat or sadaqat, and the other one, the ceiling, is the fitr, zakat al-fitr. So 3 of them is by your physically you can be do it. 3 of them, remembering in your or praying by your physically, or fasting by your physically. But the 4th word is by wealth. That wealth has also according to the Allah's order, is saying that is إنما الصدقات للفقراء والمساكين والعاملين عليها والمؤلفة قلوبهم وفي الرقاب والغارمين وفي سبيل الله. In this verse is seven category of 7 wow والمساكين والعالمين. This, it means, to my knowledge, is by what facility you can get this wall, because it is related to the wealth. It is related to wealth. If you don't have money, you cannot give for sadaqat, for faqara, for anything. But this related is the facility of this is if you this wall to be built in your house, because 3 wall always is there, you do it. You have talents to do it. But about the 4th wall is the zakat, sadaqat, is or you can build this wall by glass, by brick, by mud, like used to be, or by stone, or by cement, by rocks, or by wood. How you stand this wall. This is my point. And then now have think about that. You are saying, do you have aql? If you have more money, you have think, you have facility, everything. Why don't you make it by glass wall? Like you use a lot of building around you, that you see they use it the glass. That's the best wall supposed to be. If it is not, you can make it by stone, by cement, by rock. It depends upon you. This is my point in the building of a house for akhirat. It needs a 4 wall in 1 ceiling. The ceiling is in this month is especially is sadaqat al-fitr, zakat al-fitr. So if you be able to do it at this month all in a house for the akhirat, this is the time. But now again, for related to the wealth, or by glass, it means you look for which way to can do it. So for amilin alayha, or that you have to pay for that, or that for fi sabilillah, the most is the Iman TV. This zakat is for the Iman TV is the best. Amilin fi sabilillah. It means you can this wall can be built by the rock, by cement, by such a kind of nice stones. Of course, also you can do it by give to somebody without this money goes somewhere or not. Oh, I'm collecting money for the orphans or for this. Do you know that person? How they do it? Or whatever. That's kind of little bit doubt is there. That would be the wall for you, but it's still a wall of mud or woody, not as a glass. But you know about this something in Iman TV is very proper, fi sabilillah. So alhamdulillah, anyway, that is my point. And this month is the blessing month. Everybody knows this is blessing month. How to get it? But everyone says, do it, not do it, do it, not do it. But I'm saying by this kind of facility, by this kind of a flair, but this kind of a talent, do these things. May Allah bless you. Once again, they're my respectful viewer of Iman TV. Yeah, as you know, that my program is your program, of course, Iman and believes in believer. But everyone knows that is every week I bring some kind of a new subject to you. Like for example, 1 week is last week was about our program was adab by Farsi language. I made a lot of explanation about the adab. What is that? Because it was our own language. It was not important. I mean, not hard for me. But when I'm translated to my subject from Farsi to English, it gave me a lot of hard time, because there is no the same direct meaning in English. For example, adab. To adab dari, we cannot tell in Arabic, in English to somebody. So only the closest meaning of the adab, I found in English only civility and politeness. That's two I found, the closest. There's a lot. There's synonym of the these two, politeness and civility, or the like courtesy, like decorum, like respect, like gentility, like consideration, like magnanimity, like chivalry, like nobility. These are all considered, but direct to what? To the manner. All of this, and then the circle, big circle about this is manner. But all the other short, all these things, it's this politeness and civilities and urbanities, and those are related to that. These all words are subject or adjectives, and should have a good manner, a person who will be courteous, and should have a good manner person for having those things. Of course, the truest politeness in idiom of Islamic jurisprudence law, interpreted as a benefactor, and the Islamic Sharia interpreted for a person who is pious. Also, the wise and the intelligent people call it the politeness as self-preservation. The religious people also defined the politeness and civility as such a good behavior that they are considered about it. The source of the politeness is the knowledge and most and modesty, and the source of the employment or rudeness is the ignorancy. The one who is ignorant, and he has no such things. Also, we have in Farsi, we call it jahil, and it is not directly English about it in jahil. We can say ignorance, but ignorance can be the person has no religious in it, but he will think ignorance because if he doesn't know or he didn't understand something, that we call it an ignorance. But the jahil in our meaning is someone to be kind of inferiority inside the heart. That's we consider about the jahil. So, but not directly we can say, oh, it is don't know about it. He knows, but through the jahil, through our cultures and our religions, we can say jahil. However, like I said again, the employment person or the one rude person is considered as ignorant. One who has more knowledge, he or she has more politenesses or politest, and more courteousness. And among all other creature, the person who has it, the courtesy. Also, there is some kind of civility that they respect their way, of life. For example, the animals or their another creatures. Every animals among themselves, they have some kind of respect. They have kind of. For example, the animals, camel, sheep, cow, when you see that is one of them is start going some direction, the rest of them is follow. That has kind of respect. Or even the very obvious, you can see the ant. Each one ant is starting talking, walking or going somewhere or running. Rest of them is follow the same. And at the same time, if it be two-way drive, one of them is coming, one of them is going up front, and then both of them is to kind of to make respect to each other, like you are the same we are or not. So that's the respect. That's the one courtesies they have. Even animals, dogs. When you see the dog, when one of them barking, all of them is barking. Lines, one line is up front, the other ones follow. These are all respect. These are all things among the every. But mostly among the insan, the human being,